Trust me, this video will really help you eliminate a defender with your first touch. So if you know the opposition is right there, you can't turn that way. So you have to take the ball and go to the other side. Pretend like the opposition is on this side. First touch is a key when you're playing football, but there are different types of first touch. When you're on the pitch, when you're playing the games, your first touch is gonna be quite in motion. It's not gonna be standing, and it's not gonna be just stationary first touch where the opposition is giving you lots of time. So this is not gonna be the case. This is what stationary first touch would look like. You took the ball, but there might be an opposition. So this touch will not allow you to turn. This touch will allow you to play it back. I made a video about how to play under pressure and how to create space. You can watch that video, but at the same time, you also need to have the ability to actually turn with your first touch to eliminate the defender after you created that space. To be able to improve this ability, you have to first know how to create the space. So you check off to a space where there is no opposition, and as soon as you reach to that space, now you can make your move to come out of those spaces when you're turning as you're having your first touch. Because in the games, this is gonna be the case. This is what's gonna help you eliminate the opposition a lot better than you controlling the ball when you're stationary. You don't wanna do this. You wanna actually have the ball and have the momentum of the ball to eliminate the defender behind you or in front of you. Using your arms, using your hands, whatever you need to feel and understand where the opposition is, you can get away with this. So I'm using my left shoulder, left arm to feel the opposition is there. If you're not sure, if it's a very tight area, use both hands backwards to see where the opposition is, because sometimes there are two people marking you instead of one. So now you know. In this case, you're just gonna have to take the ball and play it simple to your teammates. But if they're on one side, they might also be faking you, just like how you would be faking them. If you watch pro players and professional leagues, you will see what they do, and you will see how they eliminate or how they use the momentum of the ball to be able to get out of those spaces, having the great first touch and having the ability to turn with the ball to eliminate the defender. First of all, you have the ability to actually create a space. So now you shoulder checked, you saw where the opposition is, and you're pushing yourself from that space. As soon as you get to that space, now you can actually fake the opposition, pretend like you're gonna go one way, but then check off and then go to the other side, or do the other way around. If you're playing against a very smart defender, that's gonna be the case. They're also gonna be faking you, but their goal is to get around you, in front of you, and take the ball before you can have the ball. You can have a good first touch to stop the ball right in front of you, but this is not the idea of a great first touch. Sometimes a first touch, having the momentum and getting out of that space. Your dribbling is not the only thing that's gonna help you eliminate a defender. Your first touch is gonna be the first thing that you're gonna need to do to eliminate the defender. Even before you can actually dribble, you will have to have the first touch not only on the line but in the central area where you can quickly turn after your first touch to eliminate a defender. As I said in my previous first touch video, first of all, you need to always make a move towards the ball to create a space with the defender behind you. This is not only to help you to create that space, but at the same time shorten the distance between you and your teammates, so you can actually get to the ball quicker before the opposition, because most of the time the opposition will also be running towards the ball or trying to get in front of you to win the ball. So if you're having a forward momentum and you're moving forward to actually create that space, this is really gonna help you to be more successful on the pitch when you're trying to eliminate the defender with your first touch. You don't need to have a very strong touch. You can just have a very light touch to be able to get the connection that you need. Close your body on top of the ball, so you actually do have the good composure with the ball, that you know if there's a defender coming really close to you, you can have a good tight control of the ball. Because in the game it's gonna change quite dramatically, where the speed of the ball will change and the direction of the balls coming to you is gonna change. The position in your body that you need to control the ball is gonna change. So it's very important to have the ability to actually adapt when you're having your first touch. Your first touch is gonna create a significant impact on the field. And this is why having the ability to have multiple options with your first touch is more important than you can just simply have a great first touch to stop the ball in front of you. Because in the game, you're gonna have to try different options to eliminate the defender, and dribble is not the only one that you can actually eliminate them. Make sure if you are trying to turn with your first touch, always try to fake the opposition. Pretend like you're going one way and you're pulling the ball to go to the other way, or using the inside of your foot, outside of your foot. If you do this, now you turn. But of course, you have to have a great shoulder checking ability and vision to be able to do this. So if you're trying to turn with that touch, now you have to know before you have the ball if there's an opposition behind you or where the opposition is. So if you know the opposition is right there, you can't turn that way. So you have to take the ball and go to the other side. So you know, let's pretend like the opposition is on this side. And now the other way. Now I shoulder checked and I know the opposition is on that side, so I have to go to this side. Sometimes all you need is just to get a touch. Doesn't matter if it's a great touch or not. You just have to get out of that situation. This is personally the most effective one I figured out myself, that always gets the opposition and always eliminates the opposition, where I try to fake one way when I'm faking them one way and getting out of the situation by going to the other way using the outside of my foot as the ball connects with my foot. The options are a great thing to have, and the first touch is one of those that you can have many different options to be successful. There's not one way, wrong way or best way of doing it. It's just a matter of fact that what helps you the most. Because I am a slow player, so my turn has to be better than the defender behind me. I know if I don't have a good touch to turn, that means that I'm not gonna be able to eliminate the opposition, because the opposition will always catch up to me. But if you're a fast player, you can really adjust yourself, adjust your first touch according to that. So because you're fast, you can kick the ball a little harder, kick the ball a little further to be able to get away from them, and having the first touch adjusted according to that, because that's very important. Knowing yourself, knowing your abilities is definitely going to help you improve your abilities your own way. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe to my channel with the notifications on. You can also find my playlist right over here. And thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.